Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. So this video is about DPS for Spec Archer. So Archer, I took my time a bit on this because I felt like I want to understand the starter more. Okay, maybe I talked before about the rotation, but actually there is some points also I want to talk about it so you can do better rotations than even what I made on my overview video. So anyway, if you want to check the overview video, you can check it from this link above. And away from this, we will see what we need to do here. So this video is simply about DPS between light and wind and Spec, so we can see how much all of them can do. And also I will test it on small solo dungeon first, because some say like I feel Spec is bad on solo dungeons or anything like this, so I will make a small test on the easy mode on Ojunara, Shrouded Ojunara. And also I will show you when I went with a party for Koharan how much both of the three of them could do as a DPS. Anyway, we have a big video. Let's begin talking about everything, but I always don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you didn't, and let's begin this. For sure, I got asked about the mechanics by the way for the new dungeon. We'll try to make you something, at least the important point to have to understand so I can do it, and maybe until I can finish understanding everything. Away from this, let's begin to talk here. I'm here on light, so let me switch first. So, if you will play Spec, you will have to focus on your skill, Bolt Fury, that's the most important skill for you. Then your right click. After this, you can go for the lightning arrow, that's for your point. For your rotation, actually I thought a lot about it, so I can tell you a lot of things, or I can make it simple for you. So I will make it simple for you by what I will say for you. So, first point to understand is this. Talents, you have to play with this talent, that's the most important one for damage. If you want to breach, you will play with this one, and for you can play with this or this, it will not make that much different. I prefer to use this for more resist time, okay? And for your skills, there is something you have to understand. Some passives you have on this character come from your main skills, and your main skills will be your C and V and 4, and the other 4 after you use your tab. So these skills have stages to do attack, and you have to do it on match stages always if you are doing your rotation and want to do good damage, okay? And also you have 3 types of passives. So you have passive called fissure. You can get your fissure from your V match stage for sure, also from your C match stage, and also from your 4 match stage. Also for your passives, you have also a passive called generator, can come from your LMB, and that's for 6 seconds, and also can come from your 3, and that's for 3 seconds. This generator normally doing movement speed decrease for your opponent, so it's good for PvP, but the important point we need from this, after you use this, you can use your C, so that can trigger a different passive called Supercell. But if you want to do this, so you have to do it on between your rotation, so you can trigger this Supercell. Okay, Supercell doing so high damage, so it's super important thing when you're doing your rotation anyway. Also Supercell can come from using your tabs, then using your 4 like this, and trigger it. That big explode happen, that's Supercell. So as you can see, it's doing 24 million as example for my character. So that's for sure something good, and also it's a passive, so it can happen a lot, so yeah, I don't have any problem with this. Anyway, I want to put everything on its place so I can do more damage. So how I can go for all of this? We know our passives and we know how to use them. So what I need to use them, or how I want to use them, it will be like this. First, for sure, you will use your talisman, so you will use your tab, then you will use your 4, which not this one for sure, it will be the other one. You will go for stage 5. After you do this, put your Z, then use your V, just one stage, just one press. Okay, so I need just the bracelet to active, and I will not to waste any time on my timing for my tab, so I can use my 4 again. Okay, then you can do a right click, so you can see your stats going for 5. Use your 4 at match stats, and also doing right clicks, make it 5 stats, do right clicks, 5 stats, right clicks. Okay, so I will show you this first. That's a start for our burst. So go like this, V, going for 4 here. Okay, stage 5, Z, V, then I have my 5 stats, go for this. Okay, do it, 5 stats again, 1 2 3 4 5. 5 stats again, 1 2 3 4 5. If you do this slow or slow, that will be so bad for you. Use your LMB, then use your C to match as example, and you can use this and you can use this. Then I can use my V for once, then reset first. I will not take that much time, so I will use my V so I can make my bracelet here, then use them, go for my tab, just go for my 5 stages, go attack again, do my 5 stages again, and I always will do this until I make my damage go as much better as I can, and go again for 5 stages, so it will be like this. Okay, so LMB, I will use my C now. I have no bracelet, so I need to use my bracelet as much as I can first. Then I use my 3 so it can make this go up. Then go for this one, do my attacks, just alert for my DPS, go for my LMB again so I can use my C and do whatever I need so Supercell can work for me. LMB, I have it, I have this one, I need my bracelet now to work, so I will use it. I will use my force so I can trigger fissure again, LMB so I have my C so I can do more damage, and so on. It will go like this until for sure you get your tab, and you will go for your tab, and rotation will be going always like this. Now simply we'll go like this. I press my tab, go for my 5 stages, try to do my best. I will use this because I saw my bracelet, I don't have it, so I will go for it. Then I will go for this again and do it. Normally you should do it like 4 times and everything will be okay for you. So now let's go and make our DPS, and we will talk after this for sure. But put in your mind that light not doing that good damage on dummies mostly. That's why I will go for some other tests so we can see how it really can do. Anyway, let's go for this and talk after this. So as you saw, result was actually unexpected, especially for light. It went for just 34 million, and for wind went better by far for 50 million, and also third spec was the highest by far, was 63 million. So actually after I did a lot of tests for sure for them, I felt so bad for light. I tried my best, but actually one of the reasons make light not doing that much damage is actually when you use your 4, and on this dummy not always your 5 hits can hit your target for sure, but if you have a big boss or something like this, so for sure you can do better. So normally I can say light when you test it on dummies will not say the real result you actually can do. So I went for the next tests for sure. So went for Shrouded Jonara on easy mode, and now I will show you what happens there. And from 3 tries, as you saw, light was the second this time and wind was the last one, and actually third spec was so strong like always, and I could do everything good with it. And actually I tried about 3 tries on every one of them, so it's not a lot. So maybe if I can try more with someone else, maybe I can do better results. But anyway, so I can see better results, so I went for Poharan and took one of my friends, and also I made my party just the same for 3 runs, so I can see the difference on DPS. So now let's go and change this and we can talk on this time. Okay, so first I went with light. So actually light wasn't so bad when I was fighting, especially on the 60% like what you can see. So I was on 44, 42, and actually I was doing not bad at this point for sure, as you can see, as I made my reset anyway, and things are doing not bad for sure. And also because Poharan is a stand-in, so I was doing my damage, and actually I wasn't doing that much bad, so I went for 41. And for wind, actually not sure why my DPS wasn't that good at this time, but I felt like maybe my barras didn't go well, and maybe I didn't get that much of good critical. But anyway, I wasn't that far from light, as you can see, so actually it went for almost 41 if I could kill at this point, but took some time, so I went for 37. And for third spec, as you can see, so it went for so good DPS, as you can see for sure, it's so high DPS. And actually I wasn't even going for my rotation very well, I didn't even reset at this point, and I begin now for resetting and use my V and use my Z, so I can do my damage. And actually I can do more than this if I can, if maybe the Poharan give me some time so I can kill her. So anyway, I went for 62. So in the end I can say third spec for sure so good. It's maybe taking some time to understand. You have to try it a bit on the trained dummy until you begin to get used for the rotation. And especially, as an example, if I will say you are fighting on a big fight or anything like this and you want to do this, so maybe you can about to take any damage, as an example, as you are doing this, so you can press your right click or left click, but put on your mind, if you use it on any stage, it will start on that stage, so you have to use it. If you will have to use it on stage 5, away from this, try to use it and try to use any resist like your that, so you don't get any damage. And also you can make use for your skills. That's maybe the main points you can make a problem or can make a problem for you as you are DPSing. So try to make use or get used for this character, but you will get for sure so high DPS in compare of anything. If you don't feel you can play it that much, go play wind, that will be also good for you, it's not bad, but I can say don't play light at all away from maybe arena. And that's what I can say at this moment. So anyway, I like this starter, I like this spec, away from how much it's looking good on the skills and anything like this, but for sure its damage doing so good, so you will never feel that you have any problem or any bad problem with the starter anyway. And with this, it's the end of our video. So thank you for watching, guys. Hope I can make you a PvP video if I can, away from I didn't feel third spec is good for PvP. Tested once with my friend, but I felt it's so hard to be on PvP. But anyway, maybe I will try it again, and if I can feel like there is something that I can give you as a video, I will do, and everything will be okay. And for the new dungeon, we'll try at least to make you video for what I understood from this mechanics and what you should do at least, so you can clear your stage 5 so easy. And for sure until the day I can get my bracelet and the belt, so I can make you 2 videos for this. So see ya guys in the next video. And also before also this, when I finish my story and go for this new place, because sadly I wasn't having any time to do all of this, we'll try to make you video or guide about this place. And also as I am troving at the moment, so until I get 200 key, I will make you video for the chances for this trove, and we'll see my luck. That always bad for sure, you know it. And see you in the next video guys, thank you for watching, bye bye.
Yeah, my life is lovely now, I'm focused on me.